Hi guys, Dan Cooper here from Pro Tools Expert, here with a review of Gothic Instruments' DRONAR Dark Synthesis, and as the name suggests, it is a drone synthesizer library for Kontakt 5.6, that being the full version of Kontakt, and I'd like to thank our friends over at Time+Space for sorting us out a copy for this review. So what is this? Now, it's a 4-layer drone synth instrument. As you can see, we've got FX, high, mid and low. That's the core of this instrument, and I only need to hold down one note on my keyboard for you to get an idea of how massive this sounds. In essence, you hold one note down and you're going to get a bass note and you're going to get other notes playing at the same time to get these big, thick, luscious, drony sounds. Now we've got this intensity and movement knob. The intensity is controlled by the mod wheel. Play a note, push the intensity in. You get all these lovely fat sounds. Really nice. And then movement, push it all the way in. That globally controls the Arpeggiator. And again, you can see on the left here, we've got the 4 layers, low, mid, high, and effects. So if I go for low and muck about with the filters a little bit, push the amount in. Same with the intensity and play a note. Back over to movement. Pull it down. Push it in. Hear things happening. Let's just quickly flick through some of these pages. Now, Expert, again, 4 layers, low, mid, high effects, and we've got some familiar controls here, such as tack release, tone, the LFO page. Now, this is quite interesting because at the top we've got pitch, hold a note down. Let's play around with the rate. It's all too much for me on a Wednesday morning, this, but yeah, no, you get a good idea there. We've got some nice drone effects, drive. And we've got our reverb and delay sends, also found on the front page here. Now, if we move across the Arpeggiator, well, we've already had a little look at this. It's to do with the movement control on the front here. Across to that, we've got the rhythm editor. And at the end, we've got master effects, EQ, compressor, delay, reverb, and gator. Now, the gator is quite cool. If we just engage that, bring the pan down, width, make it really, really gaty here. Or slightly less, a little bit more pumpy. Muck about with the rate. Lots of fun. Now, I have put together a little example track. It's not really a track. I describe this more as being a mood. So let's have a little listen to that. And I've only got 4 instances of DRONAR. Have a listen. So, what's my final thoughts on DRONAR Dark Synthesis? Well, it's not the sort of instrument that I would normally use, but then I'm not in the soundtrack business. That's not the style of music I make, but this would be very good for those types of composers. This is bundled with a huge library of presets to get you going, but one little niggle I have with this, and it is very CPU hungry, in my opinion. And I am running an old machine, I'll be honest, it's a 7-year-old Mac Pro. But I'm only running 4 instances here because when I was pushing it up to 6, I was getting all sorts of running out of CPU warnings. And I'm also running this at the highest buffer as well. So that's just something to keep in mind if you are running an old machine like me. What I like about this is that it kind of saves us having to do synth stacking, where you would use a couple of synth lines to get a massive sounding drone. This does it kind of all for you, and it's great. I really like that for it. You only need to hold one note down and you've already got the beginning of a song or a mood. For more information on Gothic Instruments' DRONAR Dark Synthesis, check out our friends over at Time+Space and let us know your thoughts on DRONAR Dark Synthesis in the comments below. Hope you guys got something from this. I'm Dan from Pro Tools Expert and I'll catch you next time.